compared to next year, what we all gone through it. So this exhibition will have the format, first few minutes I will talk about Art Smiley and what we do about, a lot of you may not be knowing what is Art Smiley and everything. So I'll briefly talk about what is Art Smiley, and I'll introduce our curator. And then we talk about, we gave every artist roughly 2 to 3 minutes to talk about their artwork, okay, and themselves and their artwork. So right now it's 6:02 p.m. and we expect to finish by around 8:30 a.m. So please, bear in mind that the time factor is important. Otherwise, we have 36 artists, so it will take ever. So please use your time better, and all the best to all of you. So let's talk about today's session. Before I say that, let me explain who I am. My name is Lourdes Alam. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Art Smiley. I'm not from art background, but I personally, love art, and I'm an art enthusiast and collector for quite a few number of years. And I'm oil and gas professional, and I've been, worked almost in different management roles, both in Middle East and Europe for almost 20 years. Something art is always, as I said, very personal to me and very attached. One of the story of a friend, it actually motivated me, to start something and do something for this community. A friend called Santosh, he was a struggled artist and he quit art as a profession, and he joined a fabricator and a company. Like Santosh, many of them has struggles in art. It's not easy thing, but you have a lot of passion in what you do. And I really want, support. If once I'm presenting each one of the artists, you see a lot of the emerging talent were being showcased, every time with Art Smiley, because we're a launching platform for them. And I've seen people being successful, elsewhere, going out, and we're giving that platform for a lot of the emerging talent. So I'm really feel proud what we are doing on this. And I also has to introduce Aruna. You've been dealing with all the communications about the event. Aruna Alam is, she's also co-founder of Art Smiley, and she manages all the operations of the business. And she also, have multiple hats and is an event organizer as well. So, I mean, she done, this week, a lot of hard work on putting this show together here. And I would like to thank you for her. But let's start the session properly, and then we go further. So, who is Art Smiley? As I mentioned, Art Smiley was born with the mission to support artists. We're a multi-sided online platform where artists and art buyers can connect. 24/7. It's a platform, it's a multi-sided platform where artists can register their profiles and art buyers can register their profiles. And we match these interests, and a potential buyer can buy an artwork from their own favorite artist or from a different artist of his choice. Okay, but we also do offline. We call it as B2C, but we also do offline services as well. We provide our services to corporate offices and hospitality clients and real estate property developers. So there are different parts we serve. I'll talk about our services in a minute. So what is our mission for Art Smiley? As I mentioned, this was established with the main interests of the artists, and at the same time, resolving the problems of the buyers. So our mission is to make art more affordable and accessible to all communities. In a nutshell, to say, we want to democratize art. That's our main goal. Okay, so at the same time, we want to provide a viable career for all of the artists. Is it audible to everybody? Somebody has seen a message that's not audible. I think maybe one guy, as Kaushal has a problem, I believe. I believe they can hear you, hear me.
Go ahead. Everybody else can hear. Only one person. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Next slide, Aruna.
Yeah.
So what we provide as a services to our clients, and we provide services to B2B and B2C. B2B, like, a lot of businesses to businesses, like means, as I mentioned, we work with interior design companies, construction companies, and real estate and property developers. corporate offices as well. Quite a lot of them, we work with them. At the same time, B2C side, it's a purely online platform, and a lot of the buyer side, it can be art enthusiasts or home decors or some other people who has passion in art, want to buy an art collector. These are the kind of people we encourage them to come to online platform and search their favorite work and buy it. So the key services what we offer to these clients are the sale of original artworks, and sale of art prints and art rentals. And we also do a lot of private commissions for many of the private villas or house owners. We do their own choice of commissions. And we also provide art consulting services with our partners, whether it's from an interior design company, our own people. We work with different artists. So we involve from end to end, selection of the artwork to the right theme, and then to the installation. So we do complete art consulting services as well. Okay. Next slide, Aruna. So our curator, I had to, Vikash Kumar is our curator. He's been with the journey since Art Smiley, was established. He has plenty of experience in art, and he's been our curator and art consultant for last more than 3 years. He holds a master's degree in arts and aesthetics with over 12 years of experience working with national and international galleries, museums, and art schools. He curated himself lots of exhibitions, India, outside India as well. And he's also been a visiting faculty for Academy of Brera, Milan, Delhi, and also Delhi University. And he also been, as I said, a curator for the National Art Gallery for Modern Art in Delhi as well. So he's also now, Chamber of Commerce for Arts in India. He's the director, and he also do support a lot of businesses like us, especially anything to relate to do with art, and his support is always there. And thanks to Vikash Kumar. I hope he's here, and he will be contributing throughout this exhibition. He will give his comments or feedback. Okay. So we'll be now introducing to the main section of the artworks. We will be introducing each one of the artists, and I'll be talking about their credentials and introducing them, and then they will give the platform to each artist to talk about their work. So as earlier mentioned, we have in this exhibition art for interior designers. We have 36 artists from over 16 countries, and they are originated from. So they're participating here in this live Zoom session. So we'll be talking about our first artist, Fahmida Parveen Papri. She's been working with Art Smiley for almost more than a year or two, I think. She's been exhibited with us quite a few times at Doubletree by Hilton as well. She's a Bangladeshi artist based out here in Dubai, and painting is her passion. And she's been doing it from her childhood, and it's her love. Her work is a result of a search for new and better perspective. She mostly do acrylic abstract paintings. In this artwork, she made an illusionary sky and clouds that's very similar to the ocean in her vision. The most fun part in Blue's triangle painting is that she made 20 triangles like a hidden puzzle, but it looks like 2 to 4 triangles here. So this is the work she was talking about, and she's displaying here. If Papri, if she is here, can you please talk about your artworks and introduce yourself?
Yes. Hello, everyone. I hope you are well, and I'm well as well. Yes, me, Fahmida Parveen Papri, and I'm an Bangladeshi artist. And I already participated to our 3 exhibitions with Art Smiley. That's why I wanna thanks to Art Smiley as well. So now I wanna show my artworks. So first I wanna show this one. This green one, and this title of, maybe guys you can see this one. I made an abstract painting. This called Greenery Bird. So I choose a green color, and I choose a bird in an abstract way. It's look like very fresh, so I think it's can very suitable for interior design. And the second one is this one is a Illusionary Sky. So I try to make here some clouds and sky as well that can very similar to the ocean in my vision. So I try to make this one as well. And the third one is this one. So it's look like a very simple abstract painting, but there is an interesting part. So I made triangles in this painting. So I made 20 triangles here, but it looks like 2 to 4 triangles. So that's a very interesting part. People have to confuse where they can find 20 triangles. So this is the most fun part in this painting. So yeah, that's it. That's all about my painting, and I do all acrylic and abstract painting, and that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Papri. Appreciated. So again, I'll be showcasing her works now. Just these are her works, very nicely done. I can see that a lot of triangles, but I will not able to visualize, as it can be done with some very nice, beautiful works. Yeah, so these are some of her works. Now we'll be talking about other artists. Thank you, Papri. Appreciated your time. Now we'll be talking about a couple who do a different, completely different kind of artwork. His name is Lloyd O'Flanagan. Lloyd is a Welsh artist and graduated with a BA degree in advertising and from an art college with BTech in ND graphic design. His art is heavily influenced by the experiences from his travels across the globe. Lloyd gravitated towards the graffiti scene around Europe, the tattoo industry from street shops across the globe, skateboarding, culture, and counterculture, and the shared positive community thriving from them all. Lloyd and his wife Dominic will work together to create paintings. So I'll be talking about now Dominic Bruni. Dominic, also as known as Dom, is a South African artist who studied art direction in Cape Town. Dom is highly influenced from her travels across the world, like her husband, where she perfected her fine art passion. As time went on, Dominic developed an unexplainable urge to create, like most creatives. Art as well as music become core part of her identity. Dom's curiosity around psychology and culture has led to exploration into ways to use the art to improve well-being in others. It's a nice theme, really. I love it. Can you showcase? I'll be passing the call to Dominic and Lloyd to talk about their works and introduce themselves.
Hey guys, how you doing? So it's just going to be me tonight. Dominique's actually currently in work, but I have to say she is the better half of me. She's the fine details and things. The way we kind of work is I'll design something digitally, and then we'll work together to bring it to life into the real world, shall we say. We're actually collectively called True Love. That's how we identify ourselves, because we're truly in love, shall we say. We're going to be showcasing 3 pieces, and they're all inspired by the tattoo industry and graffiti, as you've already written. This is one behind them. This is a golden chrysanthemum. And the way we've done these ones, we have directly painted onto a wooden canvas. We use Montana spray paint as the base coat. Then we use acrylics for the white lines, as you can see. And the highlights, we decided to use 23 karat gold leaf on all 3 designs, because it gives it that, what we like to call posh punk. You know, we're still into the street art, still into that sort of underground sort of scene, but we're bringing that sort of culture to the masses, and that's what we're striving to do. Yeah.
So, I can see that it's a kind of very unique, in a way, but a lot of gold leaves around, it's you using 24 karat real gold,
That's correct. Yes. It is an expensive material, obviously, but we think it gives it the the finish that we were kind of striving for, you know. Again, the graffiti industry and the tattoo industry is all street and it's all very urban and raw materials. So we've mixed our raw materials like the spray paint with gold leaf, and it gives a really nice finish, especially because we've used a wooden canvas. So it still feels raw, but at the same time high class. And we're really happy with it. And I hope you guys will be as well.
You know, I mean, they're really lovely, actually. I would say, you know, it's probably one of the favorites for hotel groups and interior design companies. They love it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Peace and love.
So that's about their works here, 3 of their works. It will be displayed at Hilton as well. Wonderful. Thank you, Lloyd, and pass my regards to Dominic as well. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So we are now showcasing Taslima Shahid. She's a civil engineer by profession. Taslima Shahid is a self-taught Indian artist who is currently living in UAE, finding her passion for painting merely 2 years ago. Taslima has been prolific in producing artworks since then, and thereby experimenting and extending her skills persistently. Ranging from abstracts to realistic landscapes, her works are often inspired by nature and ethereal scenes of life. With a relentless passion to further her artistic journey, she has been a part of several online exhibitions. Now I'll pass the call to Taslima to talk about her works.
Hi. Hi, everyone. Myself, Taslima, and I'm living in UAE, and I'm an Indian artist. And I have started doing artworks recently, just 2 years ago. So I'm a self-taught artist, and I love doing works in acrylics, and I've tried all the medias, but I would love to stick on acrylics. And I've been trying abstracts, floral arts, portraits, and yeah, almost all. And today in this exhibition, I'm showcasing one of my floral artworks, and this is the peonies, and it is 90 by 60 centimeter size canvas, and I did this in acrylic medium. And these peonies, they are vibrant and they are alive, and it's full of beautiful colors. And these are the flowers with richness, and it's the symbol of good fortune and happiness. And yeah, and I'm just showcasing this work in this exhibition, and it's my first exhibition with ArtSmiley, and I am looking forward to it. And thank you so much for giving me an opportunity. Thank you, and all the best for everyone who is participating.
Thank you, Taslima. Nice work. We'll continue to work.
Okay.
Thank you. So this is Taslima's work, beautiful nature. Again, I'm portraying into flowers. That's nicely showcased. Very detailed. You know, you can see the layers. She done it very nicely. Yeah. So this is her work. Now I'll be introducing Nupur Jha. Nupur is an artist based in Dubai with a master's in business economics. She has worked in banking, insurance, and microfinance sectors both in India and UAE since for last over 15 years. Her interaction with diverse cultures has enriched her work and provides depth and subtlety to her art. With a preference for abstract, her paintings are earthy, sophisticated, and carry contrasting images with equal ease. Her paintings are moments built with colors, textures, and patterns. So now, Ms. Nupur, if you can take over the call and talk about yourself and your works. We can't hear you, Nupur.
Can you unmute yourself, Ms. Nupur?
Am I audible now?
Yes, yeah.
Very good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for that lovely introduction. And well, it's really nice to be part of the Art Smiley exhibition and for the interior design, which is very much close to my heart, honestly. See, I think this is the first time I must say I'm not nervous, because art is such a passionate thing, and I'm really happy to have this conversation and not being nervous. I'm very pleased to hear other co-artists and wish them all the best. So what I always thought, with 16 years of banking experience, I worked with MNCs. I always thought, and I always knew that art will happen in some point of time in my life, but I did not know when, and I did not plan for it, honestly. I think it was just a free flow of expression, the means, the time, the cost, of course, everything happened. And then, of course, then the outpour of expression happened. And like I said earlier, I think art for me is the bravest form of expression. When you sort of outpour your emotions onto a canvas and you are exhibiting to millions of people around and you're letting them talk about it, I think that itself is quite brave. So I'm seeing a lot of change in me ever since I have picked up a palette, and I'm seeing I'm evolving each day. And I'm not going to talk about my art. I mean, it's very much here, and I would let people decide and understand what they decipher out of it, honestly. There is very little that I can create a thought in people's mind. I did because there was a cause inside me. I did because I wanted to express, I wanted to put that positive intention behind that canvas. And the effect, and that's what I call it, the cause and an effect is what creates an art, is the end user or the audience or somebody who is going to lend me a wall for this. The effect is going to be on the well-being of that person. And that's precisely how honest and how full of integrity art should be, in my view. And this is going to be a 20-year, more than that, I assume, from the time I've started. Now I'm going to paint my heart out, and I hope this becomes a better place to live with the art world, the way things are happening around. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nupur. I mean, it's well said that you enjoy doing this, and I'm sure you love, as I can see the passion you have on art. Please continue doing. I personally involved. I'm also from different background and profession wise, but personally, when you engage it, it's a right form of expression for any kind. It's absolutely a brilliant form for anybody. So wish you all the good luck. I mean, it's already started having. We can see your works. Getting. I'm sure you can get much better as you progress. And I would recommend you to keep following the exhibitions and follow the art scene. You have plenty to learn as well, as you can contribute to the industry a lot. Thank you and all the best, Nupur. Appreciated. These are her works. Okay, now I'll be introducing Dina Alberki. She's a Palestinian artist living in United Arab Emirates, a self-taught artist inspired by everything related to beauty and passion for arts. She worked with different art mediums, including watercolors, acrylics, pastels, coloring pencils, and resin. She started creating abstract fluid art, which led her to resin art. She chose to go with the art in use, which is creating usable art that everyone can have and enjoy. Now I'll be passing the call to Dina to talk about herself and her artworks.
Yes,
Dina,
hello
welcome.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yes, welcome everyone. Hello. It's actually my first exhibit with with other artists. So I'm a Palestinian artist. I live in UAE since 2009. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, and I'm an artist. It's my talent. It's there since I was a child. Mom always encouraged me and bring me all those art supplies. And like when I was a child, it was colors and the crafts. These are my favorite toys. So I wanted to study arts, but it didn't work. But 2 years ago, I decided that that's what I want. I know that I'm an artist, and since I was a child, that's what I'm going to do. So I started working on myself 2 years ago, like professionally, and working on my talent. I'm not so good about when I'm talking about my art. I usually focus on what I'm doing. So how can I get better and how can I reach people with this art that I'm creating. I started with watercolors, then I wanted to try other stuff. I started doing fluid art, but I saw resin art and went looking for it, and I just fell in love with it. But still like to do plastic art, like, you know, like this one here, this painting here. This is one of my fluid art. My actual piece is not with me right now, so this is one of my pieces in resin art. And about a year ago, I started my business, like my art business, in doing resin products and wall art of resin and normal art too. So I I wish I have my painting, if you can put it on the screen so I can speak about it a little bit.
Sure, we can showcase you that.
Yeah, because I had to send it early. So yes, that's a resin piece. It's made with resin on a wooden board. I chose this round. I felt like it's gonna be special. Also, I added glass stones, gold leaf on this edge here. I want it to be like special, not all just lines. I added gold paint too. I chose these colors, white, black, and gold. I felt like it represents maybe the moments of our lives, like we have bad times and good times. The white times represent the good, of course, and black times when sometimes we barely go through the day or something. And gold is I called it Golden Island because gold is my favorite. I feel it really suits interior design. Gold represent to me like success or happiness or those moments of glory maybe. So it's a combination of everything to me. I don't know if others can see that. I also use acrylics. I do plastic art. Plastic art, I like to combine nature elements with like faces, mostly women. I like to combine them together to bring, you know, that beauty that I'm seeking or that I want people to see. So that's most of it. I hope we do more and more of these art collaborations together. And I really want people to have it and to be able to enjoy it as I do.
Thank
That's
you,
it.
Dina.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. It's nicely explained. One of the things I had to share with a lot of the artists around here are some of the, our viewers. Gold is something, as you said, that you see it in a positive
Yes,
way. It's a happiness
exactly. Yeah, positivity, hope, and being
and
always there.
yeah, exactly. And it's also like one
Yeah.
of the favorite colors here, liked by a lot of interior designers as well. So
Yeah, true. Yes, yes. It's a
lot of
symbol
people,
of elegance, maybe.
elegance, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yes.
it's a nice work, and thank you for
Thank you.
being part of us today. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm glad that I was part of this today. Thank you.
So we'll be talking about our next artist, Reha Shishodia. Reha Shishodia was born in Mumbai, India, and art for her is life, and all the shades of her personality are drawn out through her creativity. Her paintings, multimedia installations, and video art incorporates elements of socio-political, economic, religious, and cultural interpretations. She has taken part in many group and solo exhibitions across India and done art commissions for clients in India, Singapore, and Italy. The stage is yours, Reha. Please talk about yourself and your artworks today, what you're showcasing.
Hi, I'm Rhea Shishodia. I'm a multimedia artist. I've worked in Mumbai, Lagos, and I've recently shifted to Dubai. And thank you, Art Smiley, for giving me a platform and my first exhibition in Dubai here. And it's a great platform. Here, I'm presenting one of my artwork, which is called as Infinity. The symbol itself implies something which will last forever. And the symbol, I have created it with the palette knife to create the force. And I have given the embossed and the textured effect, which looks like a metal plate, and used bright colors, which goes with my personality. So, I hope you enjoy the show and you like. Good luck to everyone, and thank you.
Ray has some really nice work, and I see that a lot of the artists were telling we're first time presenting, and I honestly have to say that I'm really happy to see that we're providing this platform for a lot of the people who are coming here, or we are already practicing art, some young and experienced guys. So it's really beautiful, and I can see that through your work, your experience and the skill. So all the best, and
Thank you very
I'm
much.
sure we will continue to work here more long term.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Reha. It's nice work, more detailed. How long it will take, Reha, for you, just kind of this work?
So this work takes around 3 to 4 months to create it.
Okay. Yeah, nicely
And
done. A lot more details. I can, we can go and look into that. It's nice to see this.
yeah, so here in the metal frame, I have used a lot of symbols of life, I've created that. So in the details, you can see it. And the effect which I've given it, the texture which I've created, it comes out. So it looks like a metal plate, and it gives a 3D circular motion of the infinity towards the painting.
Okay. What is the size of this painting?
The size of the painting is 4 feet by 4 feet. So it's 48 inches by 48 inches.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Ria. Appreciate it. Good work.
Yeah, thank you.
So now, I mean, I think one of our participant is asking. Okay, Dominic, we will share you the details. I think you're trying to ask what is the size of the details. I can share you this separately, Dominic. I'll reach out to Aruna. Yeah, no, one of our customer is interested, so we will speak to him on outside this call. Okay, now I'll be introducing Kaushal Chowdhury. Kaushal is an Indian artist living in Mumbai. He's an art director for Indian cinema. The theme of his paintings, sculpture or installation, is mainly associated to soul, heart, and mind, which he expresses in abstract and figurative forms. He's a first-class graduate engineer from Bangalore University, a sculptor from Indian Institute of Craft and Design, Jaipur. I mean, this man personally has an amazing works. I had to say that. I mean, he's working with last few shows with us, a few exhibitions we've done in different parts, and he has an amazing talent. This guy, as Kaushal is here. Kaushal, last time we missed out. I mean, I'm really keen to hear from you and learn more about you and your works. Kaushal, are you there?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, Kaushal, I can hear you. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, friends. First of all, I would like to thank Art Smiley. And I'm really sorry, last time I was on shoot, so I could not attend completely. So now it's okay. So as said, I'm an artist and art director for Indian cinema. I live in Mumbai, India. In film industry, we use many different materials. It's from metal to wood, any type of paints, whatever comes to our mind, because it should look more beautiful, and it should require the concept of the director, the requirement of the film. But as an artist myself, when I paint, I mainly use oil and acrylic on canvas in paintings. And my subject has said, I'm more into non-objective things which are not seen. It's like, there's a sky, but it's not seen. It's seen, but it's not an object kind of thing. So I paint soul. I talk about vibrations which are not seen by the naked eyes. I try to depict on canvas. And for the exhibition, this is what I have given for this particular show. You can show, sir, if you want. There's a wave connections, Buddha connected.
Do you want me to show you artworks, or you have something to present? Okay, we can show you. Yeah.
Yeah, I can talk while you show the works. You like the one in the on the left top, the waves connection. You can make out which is
Yeah.
waves, the most colorful painting.
Yeah.
So what I feel is like everything is vibration. Okay, so what we comes from our body or from mind, it is vibration which other catches. If it is, it's like a frequency. If we are if the frequency match, we get connected. So my main thing is about the connection. So if you have a same frequency, if a mental wavelength, then we are all connected. So in all of my painting, the one in the right side, it's like forest connected. The nature also, nature in fact is connected. It's only human beings which we have a different frequency and we don't get connected. Otherwise, the entire universe is connected to each other. So if we can keep ourselves calm, we get the same frequency and we get connected. This is what I have I've been depicting from past say 10 years in my paintings. So that's all. Thank you. I wish everybody a good luck. Yeah,
Thank you, Kaushal.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Kaushal. It's really pleasure to seeing. I love your infinity work. We still have here, it's something very a bit of spiritual, but it also like in an imagination, but imagining into an art form is something I personally enjoy. Seeing your works. So just
Thank you,
to
sir. Thank you. Yeah.
for your other side in the film industry, like you make your arts first and then you make a set, or how it works for you? Just a question, or you inspire from that to here into art.
Yeah, actually, we are the third person to see the movie. The first one is the writer who writes it because the movie goes in his mind. Then is the director to whom the writer explains. And then comes to me, the art director, the production designer. We read the book, read the script, and the picture comes in our mind. Then we draw because we artists are gifted to draw. Otherwise everything is in the brain only, and the other people, they can't express their visuals. So we as an artist, art directors, we draw it and we show it to the director. So this is what is in your mind. And we also suggest the color scheme, the color palette. We suggest everything. Actually everything around the actor is created by an art director. So there's a different department for the costumes. Otherwise, everything from pen to shoes to his house or entire city, not just the painting, the entire city we create. And whatever you see in cinema, at times it's a real location also, but we change many things in the real location so that it looks beautiful. It's again like a painting only. Every frame of the movie we design like a painting. So what color we had to put, we choose it as a production designer. What
Sure.
color of the pen should be there? It's like a brush strokes, here some red, there's some gray. So it's like a painting, but multiple frames, so that everybody likes it.
Yeah, thank you, and it's very clear, and I'm sure a lot of hard work goes into every film into making it reality. Yeah. So thank you,
Yes.
Kaushal. Appreciated being part of us today, and we will definitely encourage you to keep working with us. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. It's now I'll be introducing Rita Nanda. Rita Nanda is an artist from New Zealand and currently living in Dubai. Art has accompanied her during her career in fashion for almost 22 years. She has been using mediums such as pencil, dry pastel, charcoal, pen, and have recently dabbled in acrylics. Creating abstracts has spoken to her, excited her, and provided her a heaven. Abstraction in her art follows the freedom of expression that is not limited to visual realities. Her style is constantly growing, evolving, and reflecting the world around her. Ritu, the stage is yours. Please, explain your works and showcase about yourself.
Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to be part of this exhibition and Art Smiley artist community. And thank you so much, Art Smiley, for giving me this opportunity. My name is Rita Nanda, and I'm from New Zealand and originally from India. I moved to Dubai last year in March from Switzerland, and that's how this journey started. I've studied fashion and textile design and worked in fashion industry for the last 22 years in many countries like Australia, Austria, India, New Zealand, and Switzerland. And painting has always been an important part of my life since early childhood. And as you said, I've been using different mediums like pencil, dry pastel, charcoal, pen. And I used to do more like life sketches, portraits, and florins. And recently I started exploring acrylics. And I was so happy when I was surrounded by colors and paint, and then decided to make it as a full-time role in my life. I do majorly abstracts, which is built on textures, layers, and mixed media. So I do a lot of layers, line, and just trying to explore different color combinations. So I hope you will like, this is the painting I'm going to be.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see the whole.
Yeah, we can now. We can. Yes.
Okay. So it's called Green Thumb, and it's made with acrylic and mixed media on canvas. I love nature, and plants are very dear to me. So I wanted to give this painting a very warm, lush, and serene feel to it. So the concept was to add few layers, create different textures, overlap colors, create lines and pattern on each layers, and using like strong brush strokes, and also I try to use a lot of unconventional tools. And it's really amazing, like with every tool, the texture which comes from it, and which is very exciting. So I hope this artwork will evoke calmness and joy and warmth when you look at it. So I'm happy to be part of this exhibition, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow.
Thank you, Rita Nanda. It was really nice work. Aruna, you can maybe go back to the presentation to show her work. This is, you know, people, those who didn't able to see it, you can see it.
Thank you so much.
It was, it was really beautiful abstract, and it's, a lot of textures in it, and I'm sure I can see that, it's in detail. Thank you very much.
Right.
It's a pleasure seeing you here today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, now we'll be introducing Anupa Vara. She's a British artist. Anupa was born in London, where she found her love for art at the age of 5. Anupa graduated in art and design after 15 years of working in corporate world, of which the later 10 years in Dubai. Anupa's longing to dive back into creating art was calling her. So through her process of abstract initiative painting, each piece tells a unique story infused with layers of color, frequencies, energy, and high vibrations to uplift and bring a sense of joy to the viewer. So now the stage is yours, Anupa. Please introduce yourself and showcase your works. Welcome.
Hi, thank you so much. And thank you, Art Smiley, for having me. I'm a self-taught artist and naturally progressed into being an intuitive abstract artist, which means for me that I don't have any pre-planned ideas of what the painting will be. I don't have any idea when I start. So I allow the painting to progress in a purely intuitive way. I find this process to be very freeing, very liberating. It's a process of surrendering to my higher self. It's a process of trusting the unknown and allowing myself to follow those creative impulses that come up along the way. So it's very expressive form of painting for me. It has a lot of movement, a lot of color, vibrations, and a lot of vibrancy in the work. So the painting above me here is called Serendipity, my paintings usually have, they're usually expressions of my soul. So although they're intuitive, they end up having a lot of meaning behind them. So for instance, this one, it encourages us to reach deep within our hearts, to follow our intuitive calling. And when you follow your intuition, we start to see magical synchronicities and serendipity happening in our lives. If you see, you're guided through the painting via various forms and marks, and I find that's a reflection in life when you follow your intuition. And when you do that and you journey through life, it brings about great fortune and great success. So that's the meaning and the story behind this one. It's very uplifting, joyful, and just has a sense of fun in that piece.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very brilliant work. I can see that. I mean, very few artists have seen this kind of skill. It's an amazing, because I remember one of the artists' early days, I've seen it, similar things. What is the size of this work, Anuja?
It's 90 centimeter by 120. I love to work large because it just enables me to throw paint on the canvas and to be very loose. Once I build up layers, I mean, I predominantly work with acrylic paints. So I build the layers with texture, transparencies, collages, and all sorts of interesting things to help tell the story of the piece. And then when I get to a certain point, I narrow it down to either a focal point or bring cohesiveness through color.
I mean, as the word intuitiveness is itself is like that. You don't have something in mind when you started, right?
Absolutely.
Generally, how long you carry it actually as your thoughts are progressive, because we are human beings every day, experience many things, and lots of things goes in out. And you come out and put into form, or actually you continuously work on doing something. How it works for you?
Exactly, that's the point. Sometimes a painting can last a few weeks because it purely depends on my mood, on the thoughts that are processing. I try to let go of my thinking mind so that I can receive messages and act as a channel to just put marks down without any expectation. At a certain point, I see things coming together, and that's when I'll step back and maybe start to bring the painting together in some kind of cohesion. So some paintings, I mean, I've got since months, and I'll go back and I'll completely change it, and it will be something brand new. So that's just the beauty behind it. It is a very raw, authentic part for me to express myself in this way. And it just brings a lot of joy, a lot of joy to me. It's very healing and it's very therapeutic. This piece is called Gateway to Freedom. So it's all about how we are so heavily influenced now by our exterior world that's around us, by technology, and almost as though there's a lot of things that are out of our control. But when we remember to come back to self and come back to our beingness, we can really be inspired by following our sovereignty to make choices and decisions from following our heart and our joy. And that's when our true great potential comes out. So it's a very empowering piece, this one here. My artist.
No, they're beautiful works. I have to say that don't go back to the corporate world. Keep doing this.
Yeah, I'm trying. Absolutely. Yeah.
No, it's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Work. Yeah. So next, Aruna. Wonderful works. So now we'll be introducing Shadi Mathari. She's an Iranian artist based out in Dubai. As a passionate traveler, a cultural enthusiast, and a natural lover, she expresses her feelings and thoughts through realism and surrealism on the canvas, and uses portraits and elements of nature to express her message to the audience. Shadi enjoys using multi-layered technique to create depth and appeal to a wider range of audience. In her artworks, she mostly uses dark colors for the background and vibrant colors for the subject. Usage of colors and shades always depends on the emotions, feelings, thoughts that she intends to portray through that specific artwork. Shadi, this is stage is yours. Please introduce yourself and talk about your works.
Thank you very much. Hi, everybody. I hope that everyone will be liking this exhibition, and thank you, Art Smiley, for providing us this stage to introduce ourselves and our artworks. So everything is you said about me in the introduction, so I will go right away to the artwork. Actually, it's a large piece, and it's done by acrylic medium on canvas, and meaning of this artwork is that the background, which is dark and black, shows the unknown in this world, which everybody as an individual is going through unknown, and we don't know many things which is happening around us, the reasons why we are here or where we are going. And the person, the portrait, which is reading a book as a shiny object and the lights are coming out of it, it's the symbol of knowledge and awareness in the life which we need to go through. So we will find our light to light up our path through the life. And the different colors and the vibrant colors there are the symbol of different paths and ways that everyone can try. And but the main thing is that light. You may see it in different ways, but the meaning and the main thing is still the same. Actually, I took this photo when I traveled to Istanbul in a bazaar area. So, and I just changed it in my way, the way I wanted it, and I just portrayed it this way. So this is it about my artwork. Thank you.
Thank you. It's wonderfully explained, and at the say, we're gaining knowledge from everything what we see in every day in our life. It's nice work, Shadi. It's
Thank you
appreciated.
very much.
So as you can see, different things, lighting us around. Nice work.
Thank you.
Yeah. So now we'll be talking about Alexander Sophiex. Alexander Sophiex is an artist and a composer. Since childhood, he has been engaged in music and drawing. Author of 5 albums of contemporary romantic instrumental music, the creator of his own drum school on the drum set. Alexander began to draw serious works at a later age. In the life of the artist, there was a deep dramatic situation, and the way out of it was just drawing. Music and paintings by Alexander Sophiex are used for medical purposes by the largest international centers of health and beauty. Mr. Alexander, it's stage is yours to talk about yourself, and I'm very keen to know that your experience working with international centers. That'll be nice to know.
Hi.
Hello. Yeah, we can see you. Yes, Mr. Alexander.
Unfortunately, I don't speak much English, but I am preparing my presentation, and I can read my presentation. Please.
Sure. Yeah, you can slowly and briefly you can explain us about you and your work. Yeah.
I thank the organizer of the exhibition for the attention to me and for choosing my works. I'm very happy participate in this exhibition and cooperate with Art Smiley Gallery. This is my first event in the United Arab Emirates, and may it be a happy one. Briefly about yourself. I have been doing creative works since I was a child. Drawing and music are the main areas of my work. I also founded the Indigo Foundation Foundation for the Development of Inspired Arts, where I also invite talented people from all over the world. I also have exclusive suggestion for ArtSmiley gallery. I am interested in improving in classical painting. For a long time, I painted only in oil. But recently, I also started creating a series of acrylic painting and written mandalas in the dot art technique. Today, the exhibition presents 6 of my works painted in oil. Thank you all. I'm very happy to meet you and cooperate with you.
Thank you, Alexander. Appreciated.
My two work today, I can show my two work. This is at sunset work, and this is light of hope.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you, Alexander. They are great works. You're showcasing me. Your works here, we can see that they're very, very fine. I can see that a lot of detail you put together to come very nice, especially, the peacocks, what you shown me, I can reflect, rather than in the photo, in reality, there, you can see the details. Thank you and the wonderful work, Alexander. All the best, and we will continue keep in touch with you. Yeah, these are Alexander's works. As you can see this, yeah, nice. A lot more details into it, showcasing the nature, but there's a lot more, as you can see the details. So now we'll be introducing Mr. Thank you, Alexander. Now we're introducing Mr. Anirban Sheth. Anirban is a first-class graduate and master's degree holder from Government College of Art and Craft, Calcutta University, India. He started painting when he was 16 years age and has been doing until now. Drawing inspiration is reflected in his 19 special awards and 19 solo exhibitions, along with various invited group shows in different galleries all over India and abroad. A man of exceptional creative talent. He is a member of Kolkata Canvas, a Bombay Art Society, Guinness World Records, London, UK, Picasso Mio, Florida, USA, etc. Anirban, this is your platform now to talk about yourself and your artworks, what you're showcasing with us.
Yeah, he's there, but not responding actually.
Okay, maybe we can come back. Let's showcase his works, and then if he want to join us again, he want to talk, we can give him a chance.
Okay. These are his.
Yeah. Okay. Some nice works.
Yeah, very talented artist actually.
Very talented. That's what I mean. His awards and his credentials showcase why he's so special. Nicely done. Very much, lot of detail in different ways. Okay. Yeah. We go to our next artist, Yulia Belasla. Okay. They're really stunning works, Reha. I appreciate. They're beautiful. That's why his credentials show so stronger. So now we'll be talking about Yulia Belasla. The iconographic structure of the composition of her works connects the canvas into a single image. The characters of the paintings are symbolic, two-dimensional. They are the only indicators of feelings themselves. The threads surrounding the characters and flowing on the canvas embody a great ancient as this world connection. Often in her paintings, she used gold as a symbol of the heavenly beginning and the vital energy of each of us. Working with a single storyline, she created a unique ornament for each canvas. It is a code based on the individuality of each emotion experienced by a person. Yulia, the stage is yours. Can you please talk about your works?
Hi.
Hi, Yulia.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Great. My name is Yulia Belasla. I'm from Russia. I got my bachelor degree in Kemerovo, Western Siberia, Art University. I often participate in international exhibitions. Usually I use oil or acrylic and sometimes watercolor. Here I present a few of my artworks about love. I think people need love, all people. The first painting is called Just Love. For this art, I've used oil, gold leaf on canvas. The size is 60x40. The painting is about love in a big city, but in the art you see only a little line of a city. The second painting is called Under the Blanket. It's addictive. For this art, I've used acrylic on canvas. The size of each piece of art is 86 to 40. This art is about two lovers sleeping under the blanket. It's not accident that image pairs on different canvas. This emphasizes the unity of the lovers, no matter where they are, near or far from each other. The third painting is called Threads of Fate. It's addictive too. For this painting, I've used acrylic gold leaf on canvas. The size of each piece of art is 60 to 100. This detail about invisible threads that connect people. The next art is called Sleeping Under the Sun. For this art, I've used acrylic on canvas. The size is 50 to 50. This painting is about the connection of different people and the sun as a symbol of nature and the universe. And the last painting is called Touch of Eternity. For this painting, I've used acrylic gold leaf on wood. The size is 60-90 to 28 centimeters. The painting is about eternity that sometimes reveals its secrets to us, and we feel its touch. And this is end my presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Yulia. You have your own unique what kind of works. It's around people, and it's showcasing around the nature. It's so nice, a nice way. What is normally the inspiration it goes around these kind of works for you, Yulia? It's a unique style which you're following.
Thank you so much.
Now, my question is to you, like, what is the inspiration? What makes you motivate? Putting,
my inspiration. It's relationship between people and love and friendship.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Very nice works. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Now we're introducing Ruben Molina. He's been with us last couple of exhibitions. He's an artist born in Barinas, Venezuela. He began his studies on art at an early age in drawing and painting courses in Tovar, Venezuela. Has been invited to participate in the 7th International Biennial of Painting Guayaquil, Ecuador, under the auspices of the Luis Naranjo Nova Museum. It is represented in various public and private collections in countries such as Colombia, Peru, Ecuador, USA, Spain, UK, Holland, Oman, Egypt, and Dubai. Ruben been working with us, and he recently done a commission work as well for us. So welcome back, Ruben, and the stage is yours. Please talk about your works.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Ruben. Go on.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Mr. Alan, for introducing me. Happy New Year. I am Ruben Molina, artist from Venezuela. I am grateful to participate at Art of Interior Design exhibition. Thank you so much for your support, our Smile Gallery. Okay, so my artwork is based about the action painting and the use of powerful color. However, I am passionate about great masters such as Rembrandt, Goya, Monet, Jackson Pollock. I usually paint topics about children, flower, horse, and portrait. Okay, look at this, please. These two artworks about flowers. I used the action painting color to make shaped like flower. Okay.
Yeah.
These topics are ideas for decoration, interior design. This artwork, flowers in violet, size 30, 40 inches. Okay. Flowers powerful is 35 for 30 inches. Okay. Flower violet is on raw canvas. Okay. I think these topics are ideals for decoration. I think always the art and design have work together because they are connected in so much as many topics they use it some same coded the beautiful. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Ruben. I know, as usual, it's very wonderful works and nicely done. And as you mentioned, probably one of the better choices for the interior designers as well, the colors and the way it has been done. is something attractive to them. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
thank you.
Thank
Mr.
you,
Albert.
Ruben. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. So now we'll be introducing Shruti Viz. Shruti, an Indian-based, she's an Indian artist who is originally a leather designer by profession. And Shruti blended her artistic skill with her experiences in the fashion field, bringing about a perfect marriage of her two passions. Art paved a way for her to express her feelings and experiences in no other way she had experienced before. She terms it as therapeutic and healing process. Painting for her is a passion and not a mere vocation that gives her an outlet to express her innermost feelings by creating a colorful world. Shruti, I'm 100% with you and your words. It's nicely written. It's the same feeling as here. We welcome you onto the stage, Shruti, to talk about your works and yourself.
Thank you, Art Smiley, for providing me this platform to showcase my works. My name is Shruti Vich. I'm a designer and artist based in Gurgaon, India. And I do basically abstract works and mixed media works also. I use basically acrylics and oils for my works. But today I'll showcase two works which are part of the series which I did for interior designers, especially which are inspired by pop art.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you a little bit about pop art. That pop art was created to express individual freedom of artists, and it uses imagery of popular culture such as celebrities, mundane objects. I mean, comic book strips, ads, images from everyday comic books and objects which are used in everyday life. And it focuses more on the retro style, and it uses bright and vibrant colors, and the paintings are very bright and loud. So I have used imagery of two celebrities like Marilyn Monroe and Frida Kahlo, and I've given them very bright and colorful backgrounds and which are inspired by pop art. So that's it.
Thank you, Shruti. And I would say that these are like normally very favorites for interior designers.
Yeah.
Even across Dubai or outside Dubai, they need vibrant colors and pop art mixed with the cultural. This is something because the crowd they attract into hotels and things like that. They want to see this. So it's right, suitability for what we are doing here. A great work again. Good to see.
Thank you so much.
I mean, we will definitely keep in mind, we have recently done some of the commissions like this. So it's always good to know that we have another source. Thank you, Shruti. Appreciated for your time here. And now we'll be talking about introducing Teresa Albert. She's a Portuguese Indian-born, natural self-taught artist from a family of artists originally from Singapore. As a painter, she tried to create, capture, and share her personal experiences to connect with nature, her fascinations, the magical moments of euphoria, expressive reflections of her true feelings of being in the lap of nature, carefree, ecstatic, and healing. Many of her landscapes are the powerful elements of nature against the resilient human spirit to survive and thrive in the nature. Ms. Teresa Albert, the floor is yours. Please talk about your works.
She's not here. I will just showcase.
She's not here. Okay. Let's go on. She's also been displaying with her Art Smiley in exhibitions quite a long time now. So these are her works.
Yeah, this is called Mesmerizing Sunset, actually, an abstract work.
Okay. Very nice. So a lot more details again. A sunset with the houses around. There are a lot more details to go in. Yeah, good work.
Yeah, the title named Mesmerizing Sunset.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the size of this work, Aruna?
I think it's something like 50 by 70. I'm not sure.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, next artist.
Yeah. So now we're introducing Anuja Thakur. Anuja is an architect and interior designer from Dubai. She liked to communicate through her art. Anuja paintings are an expression of her feelings and ideas that appeal to her heart. They also express the culture and ethos of her land, India. While canvas on paper are her canvas and paper are her preferred mediums, she also enjoy glass painting and clay modeling, clay jewelry making, and objects from upcycled materials. She paints using acrylics and oil, her favorite topics being landscapes and abstracts, along with mixed media. Anuja, the floor is yours. Please introduce yourself and your works.
Hello, everybody. It's my first time exhibiting. I am an architect based in Dubai. So I would really like to thank Art Smiley for giving me this platform. About my work, so today I'm going to be talking about this chosen work by Art Smiley, which is Symphony. Now, basically the theme or my inspiration was that when I was, during the lockdown, I was listening to a lot of music, and so it so happened that I observed that basically in an orchestra, a symphony is divided into a series of movements, say, 3 movements or 4 movements, and the notes are all highs, lows, and still, they all gel, they all blend into a harmony to give us melodious music. This observation I related to nature, and I also found that similarly in nature, there is a lot of harmony. There are a lot of opposites, but they complement each other, and that's how I drove my inspiration. So in these works, basically these are abstracts on paper. I've used acrylic colors, and I've painted with palette knife. So all these strokes, I wanted to create the moment, the change in moment. Like, for instance, some strokes are really light, some are really patchy, and still they are blending, use of bold colors to show that the opposite values do complement each other. And here, if you see, so it's basically my movement flows, it's like there's a serene moment, then there's a little windy moment, there's a flow moment. So it's basically the moments that harmonize together to create a symphony. That's my theme. Thank you.
Thank you, Anuja. They're wonderful works. Actually, I can see that. It's nice. But you do a biggest, larger canvases as well, or
yes,
how?
yes, I do larger canvases, and I also work on mixed media, and but this was particularly chosen because I wanted to capture moment, and with the ideas running so fast, I found that paper was the best medium, and I could just use my palette knife and express. So this was more of a hard thing, and I absolutely enjoyed making the series. Thank you.
They're really nice. They're wonderful. Thank you, Anuja. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Pleasure to see you here. So we'll go to our next artist. These are 3 works. We're into closer shots. Yeah, very nice details. So we'll be introducing Maithili Iyengar. Maithili Iyengar creates abstract and mixed media work on canvas and paper. Experimenting with different tools, textures, and mixed media allows for surprises that not only delights her, but is also rewarding and liberating. When you welcome one of her artworks into your own space, you are getting a small piece of her art and soul into your wall. Her art is filled with color and textures, which reflects the joy felt within the positivity towards life. Maithili, can you please, take the stage and talk about yourself and your artworks?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Maithili. Please go on. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Lord, for this lovely introduction. And
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever all of you are. This is it's so lovely to meet all of you online, and wishing you all a very blessed, happy new year ahead. So for me, I am a painter with no formal education in arts. So what I represent through my paintings is what I represent in my paintings is through experimentations and exploration of the creative process with spontaneity. So not being in control of the outcome of the creation is very fascinating to me, and I love that process. I enjoy that. So I use a lot of various mediums and tools, metallic leafing and acrylics in my paintings to exude depth and interest. So my style has been ever evolving, and it surprises me, and I love that. It includes abstract work, folk art, and collage, infusing, harmony, a sense of feeling of spaciousness, movement, and excitement into my work. Encourages viewers to uh, have their own search for their own personal meaning and discovery, and making that connection to my work. So texture, dimensions, color fields, and contrast are some of the bases of my work that I enjoy doing. And I really cannot go to sleep without painting and without taking my colors, because I am, like I said, I don't have a formal education in art. So I definitely have a day job, but I'm pulled between both the worlds, the world of the intellect and the world of creativity. And I'm totally, totally drawn towards that. And I just can't do without it. It's kind of a deja vu for me whenever I take my paints, whenever I take my canvas to do something. So I would like to now quickly move on to my artwork. I'm presenting 3 of my artworks here. The first one, which is hanging on the wall, and all the 3 are gallery wrapped canvases. 60 into 75 centimeters is their dimension. And the first one here is titled The Wild Marigolds. This is heavily textured artwork with a lot of texturing and metallic leafing here. So this artwork here represents a symbolism of celebration for me. It's a symbolism of new beginnings, a sense of affection and devotion towards whatever you engage into. So it's the beauty of the sun, that radiates or reflects through these marigolds, the life source energy that we have in all our lives. Moving on to the next 2 paintings, I'm just going to kind of shift the camera, so just be patient with me here. I hope you can see it. So this second painting here is again acrylic textured painting. A lot of underlayer colors and mark making tools have been used. This painting here is inspired by Rumi's quote. The quote is, "We are all the same, longing to find our way back to the one, back to the only one." So this is my quest, and maybe for many others, who are in the quest of towards the inner knowing of our existence and our connection to the universe. So this painting is about that. Let me move on to the next one here. Here you see this painting again. This is again a heavily textured painting along with gold leafing that has been used. And this painting is called as The Golden Journey. Sorry, I didn't mention the title to this one. So this one is called The Journey. And this third one here is called as The Golden Beach. This reminds me of the vastness of the deep blue ocean, actually with the sand. Okay, so it's about the vastness and the depth of the meeting of the waters with the land, with the earth. One cannot do without the other. it's intimidating at the same time. The depth is intimidating at the same time, but it also embraces us at the same time. So that's what I wanted to actually bring out as part of my work. But yes, like I mentioned, I like that my artwork connects with viewers in their own way, for them to find their own inner meanings and making their own discoveries along through the art. So this is what I have in a nutshell. And before I stop, I just want to thank Lord and Aruna for this wonderful opportunity. This is my second participation with Art Smiley, and it has been an amazing experience here. And I hope you all guys enjoy this collaboration with Art Smiley. It's really nice. And I wish all of you a very good time and all the very best. Thank you so much, Aruna and Lord.
Thank you, Maithili. Appreciate it. I mean, your works are very close to, again, interior designers. I see wherever that gold textures and, showcasing this abstract kind of mixed works, they're always appealing to, to the interior designers. So very perfect match to what we are doing. And there's a lot of, meaning for each one of those. And great work. Thank you, Maithili.
Thank you so much, Lord.
This is one of the best ones, earlier one. Yeah. Good work. So now we'll be introducing Rakshananda Zabeen. Rakshanda, born in Kolkata. She's an emerging artist from UK, residing in Dubai for last 8 years. After coming to Dubai, she left her career in teaching to pursue her passion for creativity through painting. Rakshanda's love for nature is obvious in her work. She uses acrylic and mixed media to create abstract and impressionistic paintings. She believes in creating art that tells a story between its layers of intersecting patterns and hues that anyone can relate to. Rakshananda, this is, stage over to you to talk about yourself. Sorry if I pronounce your name, wrongly.
Sorry, it's Rakshanda, actually, Rakshanda. Sorry about that.
So everyone does it. Thank you very much for introducing me. I'm Rakshanda from UK, as just Sir said. And I'm a self-taught artist residing in Dubai for last 7 or 8 years or now. Started painting 7 years ago. I'd like to create art that tells a story with which anyone can relate to. My artwork manifests my emotions, intuitions, state of mind, impulses, and I like to create. I would like to thank you, Art Smiley. This is my first participation with Art Smiley, which I hope would be a great experience for me. So I would move on to introduce my 2 art pieces that I'm going to showcase here. I just move a bit. These are 2 art pieces which are inspired from last year's event, 2020. This is Beyond the Window, as the painting gives the feeling of sitting behind the window in darkness, looking beyond at the sun, gracefully setting down to arise again. And besides the aesthetic significance, it also interprets that beyond light, beyond darkness, there's light and hope, positivity. I use brush for the background to give a smooth and subtle look, whereas the outside, the window, is highly textured with dark color to give the impression of the proximity. So this is one of it. And the other one, this is called Isolation. Again, this tells the story of 2020, when the term isolation became a household thing. So it was my emotional and personal experience of that time, which I, tried to convey through this painting. The the gradation of the color interprets the situation which was difficult for every individual. And emptiness and loneliness is also obviously there. So, however, the bright blue door with the foliage of flowers around it instills a sense of hope and positivity. So both the paintings is about hope and positivity, even though in difficult times. That's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rakshanda. Amazing stories on each one of your works. It's we're all gone through a difficult phase, and hope is always what it takes us forward in our lives. So great work and great story behind it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. This is some nice works. Yeah. So now we'll be introducing Beena Safdar. She's an artist from UAE. She's been inspired by her love for nature. Beena Safdar is a passionate vernacular artist from Pakistan who was born and raised in Bahrain, and now she is based out here in UAE. Her art exhibits a profound relationship with the nature and her fascination for the heritage of both South Asia and Middle East, the two cultures she calls home. Her love of experimenting with mixed media, along with the variant tactics of fluid art, gives her the ability to bring to life an array of composition and textures in her work. Ms. Beena Safdar, the stage is yours. Please introduce and talk about your works.
Hello, everyone. I'm Beena. First of all, I want to thank ArtSmiley to give me this opportunity. I believe that my art is my reflection that not only bring beauty and joy by its outward appearance, but also represent its inward significance. You described it so well, so I don't need any further description. Moving forward to my painting, Hana, this one. Hana is a dazzling texture painting with gold leaf and acrylic paints on it. It displays the message of a person who carves it way its own path with like a glaring waterfall. So gold leaf here represent the obstacle that people face in their life and how they achieve their goal with strong determination and ambition. My next painting here, it's a resin art painting. The pink color and it's a crushed glass decorated here. The pink color represent the woman. The blue hair represent the peace and calmness, and the golden color hair represent the elegance and shines of a woman. So basically, it is inspired by the woman who is brokenhearted, but still she is in peace and she shines from within. Moving forward to my next painting, let me show you. It's an acrylic painting behind a golden wall panel. You can see. The title is Anzala. Anzala is a unique piece of art inspired by the culture of different countries. I have combined the colors of various traditions gracefully, so it's dazzling culture fusion of our traditional and modern art style. I hope you can see it well.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, ArtSmiley, once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Beena. Again, these are works which is often very interesting for interior designers, and good job. Thank you very much for being part of ArtSmiley exhibition today.
Thank you once again.
And also, I would like to let you know our curator, Mr. Vikas, is also here. Mr. Vikas, can you say something about these works?
Yes, hi, good evening.
Hi, Vikas.
So I really like, yeah. So I really like the walk on the left first, like which has very like pattern, the mosaic pattern you can see. So which actually like the color coming from within, like the red and somewhat of green and blue, lighter yellow and green. So it's this is a specific works for the creation for the architectural pattern, and most of these works usually interior designers like. So aptly created for this. And the other work which has the layers of color and dripping from the top with the gold hint and all. So it gives a very soothing like effect to the viewers eyes, and how you like get like involved with the work and like trying to like decipher the meaning and get into the work and move ahead with the canvas. So it's really fascinating to see such works from the artist.
Yeah, some beautiful works, Vikash, as you mentioned. Yeah, there's a lot very much appealing to interiors. Yeah, so these are the works for Ms. Bina Safdar. So we'll be introducing now Hala. She was born in Tehran before Iran Revolution. Her parents noticed her talent toward art and painting. So she started professional painting at the age of 14. She finished her study in political science and international. She started photography, writing, digital art, and painting with different styles. Her artworks are a way of meditation beyond of commercial purpose. She lives in Dubai and she has other business as a professional career. Art is a passion for her to express her feeling. Miss Hala, the stage is yours. I love to see Iranian artists because they are, by born, they have talent in their culture and they bring a lot of amazing works always. Good to see you here. Please, ma'am, go on.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. It is pleasure to be with you all in this evening, and special thanks to Art Smiley for this opportunity. And thanks for your comment about the Iranian artist. I don't know myself as an artist. I am actually art lover. And art is my passion. For me, it's like a meditation and healing. So I started this passion from my childhood, but the real journey started when I realized art is the best way of communication and expressing feeling. So I found, because in my young age, I was journalist, I was social activist, I was working with UN for refugees. So I found it that in art, you can talk beyond of borders, and it is like a total freedom, which in writing, you can't have that freedom, or in talk, you can't have that freedom. So that was actually the main reason behind of my journey towards art. I am enjoying each and every of fields of art, like photography, painting. And in painting, I am discovering, different medium and different style, depend on my mood. Here in this art show, I have two work, which both of them is acrylic, actually, or acrylic work. And one is Dance of Nature. I tried to take it a little near. This artwork is showing wonderful colors of nature and the movement of the seasons, 4 seasons. It is like a circle, and it's showing the movement. And another work, and this Dance of Nature is 90 to 80 centimeter. Okay. One is merging of contrast. And here also my message was like contrast we can see everywhere in this world. And for some of us, it's like just a thought that contrast is like a conflict. But I wanted to convey this message. When contrasts are merging, the beauty will come out. And that is a part of this world. So to create the beauties. Yeah, that's it. If any question.
Thank you, Hala. I mean, as I said, some nice works performed by your side. Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
See that there's more details and very appealing. Again, as usual, I see the gold texture, gold color here, the passion. Like interior designers, that's the fundamentals they see. That has a meaning also. So again, it's good works.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I wish a very blessed and happy and successful year for all of you.
Thank you. We wish for everybody the same. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I don't know, next.
Yes, yeah. Mr. Vikas, do you want to say something?
Yeah, I just want to add one thing from this, like looking at these two works. So I really feel that these like very aesthetically good, pleasant, but there's a lot of chaos in between. And how can you create the chaos into aesthetically pleasant work? So this is all about the artist's imagination and play of the colors, how they use. So you can see the concept and also you move to the pleasant. So art actually takes you from the sad to the like pleasant world for the better world.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. Now we're introducing Noma Faisal. Noma Faisal is a fluid artist based in Dubai, graduated with a fine art degree. She always had a personal aesthetic sense. Over the years, she has explored different art forms, including sketching, oil painting, mixed media, furniture painting, to name a few. But fluid art has become a passion for her. She also used other art media such as resin, crushed glass, glitter, etc. to create lots of functional art pieces in home accessories too. She's a member of DIAC and participated in an exhibition at the center. Miss Noma, this is your stage to talk about your works.
Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing good. Thank you, Art Smiley, first of all, for providing this wonderful platform to me. This is my first exhibition here. So yeah, so I do fluid art, as you can see in my works here. And it's all about, for me, it's all about, it's like a therapy, which I feel that, gives me a lot of self-expression, and it's very versatile. So it helps me express myself very well. And so here I can show you one of my paintings here, which is, basically it's called Peacock Strokes. And it has some wonderful tones of blue and peacocky colors. And this is a swipe technique, which I do with pieces of plastic paper, basically. So there's no brush involved. And then I do embellish sometimes some of my paintings. As you can see here, I've used crushed glass flakes here. And then it is coated with resin. And the dimensions are like, I think around 30 by 90 centimeters. Then I want to show you another piece briefly because we are short of time. So this one is called Aurora, and Aurora is a goddess of light. So here it's like you can see, if you see closely, it has some very fantastical features. It has a magical feel to it. So here there's a lot of detailed brushwork in this, and many tones of blues and ochres, and it has a gold, a 24 karat gold outline. So basically this one talks about Aurora is a goddess of light. So basically it talks about going from darkness to light. As we have seen in the past year, this was painted actually last year, where we were going through the pandemic times, and that's when I felt that I should be painting something which gives hope for the future. So this one is coated with not with resin, sorry. This is coated with a gloss varnish, and there's a gold border around it. So that is it for now. The rest of the paintings will be on display at the Hilton tomorrow. I hope you can come and join and enjoy enjoy all the work, and best of luck to all the artists who are participating. It's really wonderful to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Noma. Again, wonderful works. Vikash, you have anything to add, Vikash? I mean, I see that. I mean, what she explained, the artwork is really amazing, because
Yeah.
there's a lot more
So
details in the brushwork. We can see the so fine.
true. So just two things. One, this kind of flute techniques, actually, it needs a mastery of like passion the artist which carries, and it looks precise, like you have to exactly know where to start and where to stop. It's a flute technique. It's all about that. And the secondly, it has a lot of energy, and like this kind of flute artwork, wherever you hang it, like in office or in like your home, so it actually gives you a lot of energy, positive energy and movement. So it's full of like work and life in the work.
Good to know, Vikash. It's nice, really. Yeah, good work, sir. Thank you, Ms. Norma. Appreciated for your good work. Yeah, that's one. Okay, next one. Yeah, we'll now introduce Rafa Tom. Rafa Tom is an accomplished fine art professional and art educator living and working in Dubai. She brings a wealth of experiences, having lived in many countries: Lebanon, United States, Canada, Saudi, and United Arab Emirates. Born and raised in Tripoli, Lebanon, she got attracted to painting and art at early age, and later on refined her skills by joining the highly regarded fine art college at the Lebanese University. Rafa, this stage is yours. Please introduce and talk about your works.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Good evening and Happy New Year for all the artists and all the world. I'm very happy to join Art Smiley for the second time. And I'm very happy that you accepted my work again. And looking forward to be in the Hilton tomorrow. I work as you said, and represented me also. I don't want to talk a lot about myself than about my work. So my name is Rafa Tom. I'm Lebanese Canadian. I lived in Dubai now for like nearly 14 years. I'm starting painting like long time ago now, like maybe 24 years now. I am a professional artist and an art educator. Because I'm an art educator, I have an education degree also. I can use different style in art. I love everything. What I feel like when I'm feeling something, I want to do like a series of paint, like following a theme. Every time I do something like in mind, it came to me, then I feel myself doing like a theme about it. So during the lockdown, everyone was at home. I was doing my usual art and paintings with the brush, with the texture, with the different kind of materials. And suddenly I decided to do fluid art. And it's, paint and art is like for therapy, it's therapeutic. So to give you some positive energy and to be like happy, and this fluid art is amazing. Like you don't know what you will get, and you just choose your colors, your paint, and then you just be happy and choose the size of the painting, and you will be surprised about what you will get. It's like a conversation between you and the artwork. You give it up, you put something, and the response will get to you. Wherever you move the painting, you will have something like surprising, and it's all depend about the artist, how it will work. You can use different things, cells, oil, brush, you add something on the painting. So I did a series for interior designs, for decor, for like small apartments. It can fit everywhere in the house. So in a chalet, in a cabin, in a small room, guest rooms, so lobby. So you can put it, use it everywhere. And I will start representing some of my artwork. This is a small one here. I call it white horses herd. You can see the white horses here with the babies and a lot of details. I used some of the brush ends to make the details, and it came like very nice monochrome color. And also, I used also different colors, different materials. So some of the artwork can be put together, and some of the artwork you can frame it and put it alone. It will match any furnitures. This is, I call it the cave. And this person here is like sitting alone, thinking about the world in the cave, in this opening. Also here, I called it sunlight underwater. Exactly, you can see the sunlight underwater. It matched all furnitures, purple, yellow, everything in the house, any corner, small corner with 2 chairs. This, I called it bull's fight. You can see the dark color of the blood, these black bulls. It's unbelievable what you get. And you can do the touch with the brush and you do whatever you think about. This also, under the sea. You can see all the colorful things under the sea, the light, everything. This one, I called it this white stallion fight. White stallion fight. You can see the horse up here. The white horse, he's holding his legs up and fighting with another horse down. It matched also all kinds of furnitures, corner in the house, in the apartment. Very nice. Also for another one, I have this volcano lava. It's totally different style with cells, with orange, dark colors. So you can see also it matches everywhere.
Okay.
And this one in the cave, also it's very detailed. You can see the details inside the cave. This one, I called it Everest. These people are hiking the mountain of Everest with the stick for the snow. This is like a snow mountain.
Yeah.
And this one, yeah, I told you what white horse. Yeah, this one, I told you this is the white horses. And the last one is also the sunlight underwater. I told you maybe. And also lava. The lava.
Yeah. Okay.
These are all the works.
Very
and
nice.
I'm very happy to display it tomorrow at DoubleTree Hotel. And thank you very much, Art Smiley, for making us smiling. And wish you all good luck.
Thank you, Rafa. It's a very great explanation, and your works are well, self-explanatory. Fluid work is done nicely, and it's good to see. You have quite a variety of mix, and with a lot of meanings. The White Horse, the lava, and different things. It's very nice, put together nicely.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much.
Look forward to see you tomorrow.
Yes, I'm very excited. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Rafa. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.
See you. Okay, now we are introducing Riyasha. She's an Indian artist with a diploma in fine arts and papier Mac. She has 4 years of related work experience, a competent and hardworking artist who is able to come up with a range of original ideas, theories, and fascinations through various artistic mediums with a recognized qualification and an ability to use clay, papier, clay art, painting, drawing, sculpture, and other forms as expressive language to create art for sale or expiations. Ria been working with us, and I think it's for her first exhibition with us. But we have seen work, and we're looking forward to introduce Ria. The stage is yours to talk about your works.
Hello and good evening to everyone, especially Art Smiley. And this is Riyasha. Just a brief about myself. I'm a dentist by profession, and passionately I'm an artist. And it's since childhood I'm into artistry. I like doing, using colors, and even from, I'm just too passionate, and I have been honored or have received a state level award from a late Mr. M.F. Hussain, as a renowned and famous artist from India. And the thing is, I'm from India, and I have been, associated with, some of the government state level artwork and in designing and in installation also in terracotta. And the brief about my artwork is just I have a little more thing that is I have shifted in UAE last year, mid of Feb. So just I'm new to this country, and I just love this country and the surroundings. I'm just exploring myself, and during the lockdown, I have just explored and came to know that that I am just more than realistic and anything else art of a form of art. I'm into acrylic, and this is the just artwork which I'm exhibiting in the Art Smiley exhibition. And this is more about the name of title of my painting is ocean blue. It's more like resembling to ocean sand, and the feeling which drag it's a kind of a form of art, whenever you go, wherever you go, you absorb that thing, and just you drag that beauty from your point of or thought to that canvas. So I just felt it the same thing and just enhanced that in a different pattern. It's a change of one kind of energy to the other kind, like in a form of canvas. It's a simple, no, nothing is nothing, no stroke and nothing, just a form of a fluid art. Just defining the beauty of a nature, ocean and sand. It's like an enormous feeling. It's a wide range. It can be a perfect for interior, for living room. Just it signifies or defines the enormous thing in you. The beauty of large thing. As in the peace, as in the enormous thing, the enormous peace you feel when you go around the nature, and like you absorb the beauty. You have that pleasant feeling which keep your mind peaceful, and just a exchange of energy from nature, from your environment to the canvas. So it's like that only.
All right, thank you, Ria, and appreciated for showcasing your works. I'm sure as you progress, we'll see more and more works from you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Can you move on, showcase your works? Yeah. This is Dr. Ajit Gadeker. He's a pediatrician by profession. Painting is his hobby. The beauty of nature is mesmerizing and makes him to forget his work stress. This happens with him. So everything begins with a blank canvas as you do, and the paint brush strokes start changing the meaning of canvas, and hands create a uniquely different piece. He finds peace in creating canvas paintings. He do paintings in oil and try to capture beauty of nature. He participated in a couple of art exhibitions, and he's been working with us last few exhibitions with Art Smiley. Dr. Ajit, the stage is yours to talk about your works.
Hello everyone, my fellow artists. Good evening. Thank you, Mr. Lu and Ma'am Aruna, again giving me this opportunity. Yes, we have been together for last, I think, third, fourth time now. Looking at the subject of this exhibition, I feel I am odd in this or what, because everybody is in the abstract. And I really thanks curator for selecting these landscapes. I am basically a pediatrician. I am a full-time pediatrician working in UAE for last 8 years now. I am self-taught, and this is now I am going to be achieving my second year of doing the paintings. And I love to do only landscapes. I do mostly the landscapes, and that too in oil. And my aim is to achieve as much realism in my paintings as possible. I'm going to exhibit my two paintings this time. This I finished 2 days back. It's a busy composition, busy landscape, with the beautiful sky, mist in the background trees, middle ground is busy, and the foreground also busy. The idea of adding this particular wildlife in this painting, I never did this before. This is the first time I'm adding, second time I'm adding the wildlife in my paintings. And with the results, I'm encouraged to do it more. I would like to achieve more realism in the wildlife. I enjoyed painting fur in this stag here. I decided to call it as a bliss on the canvas because I feel very happy about this painting, the way it came out. And I hope to, this is on 60 by 90 centimeter canvas, and wish to exhibit it tomorrow at the Hilton. My next painting is this one, which I finished last month. This is the sunny day at beach. I'm not sure whether it is a light effect you feel right now, but it looks very bright clouds even without this thing. That was the aim of doing this painting. Again, this is the first time I added any wildlife in my painting, and the second time, which is this stag. It's a sunny beach. And there's a simple landscape, but gives the depth of perception in this. And these are the two paintings. Again, this is on 60 by 90 meters, 60 by 90 centimeter canvas, and I am deciding to exhibit this tomorrow at the DoubleTree by Hilton. And thank you, Art Smiley, again, and wish all the best luck for this coming this year for everyone. And hope we leave our 2020 bad experiences in the past. Thanks again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Ajit, participating again with us. And, yes, we do have to, forget 2020 and look forward to 2021 as we already hear. But one thing I would say that it's good that you're adding wildlife. And as I always mesmerize when I see your works, the colors you choose are the quite impressionism, the very clean, where you see the details too close, very nice, you put together these works. And I really appreciated, this, the wildlife, as you see, you're saying first time, but you look like an experienced artist putting together these, that's wonderful work. Vikas, do you want to say anything here?
Yeah, I just second your thoughts. It's very, really interesting, realistic works, it takes you to the realism world. You just see as a photography, it tends to photography. So much precision and skill it shows these works, and the color composition. wonderful works by Dr. Gadekar.
And moreover, he's being a full-time, a doctor, and keep coming up and keeping his passion and doing it. It's an amazing, and we're really proud, to represent people like you. And that's the goal of Art Smiley, also to make this, and for as many we could give a platform to encourage the artists. Thank you, Dr. Ajit.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Really appreciate. Thanks.
No, it's our pleasure. Thank you, sir. Yeah, so now we're introducing Rasmina Kareem. She grown up in Dubai and spent most of her life in here. Rasmina is an entrant to the artist community, having practiced art only in her childhood. It wasn't until the 2020 global pandemic and the lockdown that she followed her passion in earnest and found actual contentment with art. Colors speak to her more than words can, and this is the inspiration behind her works. She often lets her emotional self dictate the temperament for her works. They sometimes encompasses a color palette of screaming vibrancy or other times of somber and subtle hues. Rasmina, the stage is yours. Please talk about your works.
Yeah, she's not here actually. We will just showcase her works.
Sure. Okay. Let's go one by one.
Yeah,
I mean, oh my God, it's just nice. The reflections, she done it beautifully. Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Vikas,
Realistic, more realism. Yeah. Okay. Let's go on. Okay. Yeah, this is nicely done. Okay, next. Yeah, Dubai scapes, landscapes. So okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, something. Yeah, nice works. She's not there, unfortunately, so we'll move to another one. Okay, I think Anirban Sheth has some issue with sound, and I'll check again. But yeah, we're now going to Sanal Singh. Sanal was born in India. Her first experience as an artist was when drew and bagged a second prize in grade 2 for a sketch she made inspired by Mahatma Gandhi. She influences by her art teachers, and from the area she belongs is enriched with art and culture. She earned a certificate of excellence in art. She started to paint often and realized that her true happiness always been paints and sketches. Sonal, if you are here, the stage is yours to introduce and talk about your works.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can, ma'am. Yeah, go on.
Yes, this is the most used phrase from last year. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
You're right.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sonal. I'm from India. I'm in Dubai from past 6 years. When I look at my introduction, yes, it is that long. I started painting from grade 2. The recognition that I got through the sketching of Mahatma Gandhi got me more involved into the painting and sketching thing. Like everyone else, with this lockdown, I restarted painting. It got lost somewhere in studies and in corporate world. The painting which I'm going to present here through Art Smiley is called Madhubani Paintings. Usually I do landscapes, mandalas, and natural illustrative forms, but this is the art forms, like the traditional grass art forms. I started venturing into that. Madhubani is one of them. It's a bit special to me because it belongs from a state where I was born. It is also called Mithila paintings. Mithila is a region in Bihar, which is in India. Can you all see the painting?
Yes, we can. Maybe a little bit,
Is it?
Yeah, it's better now. Yeah.
Okay. So when I started doing an art form, I mean, it's not just the painting that you do, you started studying it. So this Madhubani, it is generally done by the women in that region, the Mithila region, and it is done with natural colors and pigments and using natural stuff. But with globalization, I think this art has found a international platform, and we are lucky enough to be doing it on canvas and with acrylic paint. So this painting is actually, though there are various styles to Madhubani, it illustrates the stories from Hindu culture and mythology. The one that I have chosen to draw is inspired by natural art forms. If you can see, there are fishes, flowers, lotus, the repetition of pattern. As I said before, it's when you do an art form, it's just not the painting that you do. You started studying it. So once I started doing Madhubani, I realized the dedication and the hard work that has been put into it, the repetition of pattern, the discipline which is required to do that. On my study with it, I also realized that the symbols and the tropes that are used in Madhubani has a very strong association with Feng Shui philosophy. Everything like the flower, the lotus that is depicted, it signifies positive energy. The fish is a sign of fertility, which means prosperity. The plant are the signs of the life, love, everything. So basically, the art forms, which are very traditional, they are not simple paintings. They depict something, they depict more to life. So it has been a very pleasant journey doing it. And all I would say that this is not just an eye candy sort of thing, but like scientifically proven, Feng Shui verified. This kind of paintings bring luck and positivity into your house when you keep it. I can myself feel it. Although I would like to say that, I mean, like, I would prefer it being eye candy as well. But yeah, I mean, it has been a great journey doing an authentic art form. And thank you, Art Smiley, for providing the platform to represent something which is very, very close to my place and my heart.
Thank you, Sonal. I mean, Madhubani has a whole traditional art of, Indian continent, as you said, from Mithila region. And, it's good to see that you're practicing, this work. And I personally, like to, endorse this because these are the traditions we have from, from each region, and every culture and heritage has this. So we're preserving and bringing into the next generation. I'm really happy to see this. And it's a great form. It's a different techniques, through the traditional way of doing. So it's nice to see.
Thank you.
Vikash, you want to add anything, Vikash?
Yeah, yes, she has already explained very well about the work, but I just wanted to add a few things. So as she mentioned, that this work technique has moved from wall to canvas, wall to paper, and then now to canvas. So I'm happy to see the journey of this work, and also the elements which are used in the work, which, as she mentioned, these are all auspicious elements, which you use the word auspicious, like whether it's face, or we use, sometimes we use tortoise or sun, or so these all gives you very positive energy. So as he mentioned, so I did a lot of research on this because I also belong to that region. So, and how these art forms have reached to the, from the smaller place to the contemporary circuit and now into the museums, like, so we call it the other masters of the contemporary art. So these are not the folk tradition, these are not the only folk artists, these are the other masters of the contemporary artist tradition.
Yeah.
Wonderful to see this.
So much, Vikash. Thank you so much, Art Smiley.
Thank you, Sonal, and thank you, Vikash, for your comments. So we go to our next artist, Ms. Saima Hassan. Saima Hassan is an Indian artist based out here in Dubai for almost a decade now. She has deep-rooted interest in nature and all the things around her that are pure and free from human influence. From a very young age, she was attracted towards colors and fascinated by the idea of using them to express her feelings. Over the years, she kept on exploring her passion, but got real direction to her thoughts and skills from her graduate school, where she learned commercial arts. Saima working with us for a long time, and we're showcasing her works for more than a year. She's a continuous regular artist, works with us, and good to showcase once again her works. Aruna, if she's here,
yeah, she's not here actually. So
yeah, so we can showcase her works. She used different kinds of mediums, and showcases different forms of art. So these are some of her works, as you can see. Yeah, move on. Next one, Aruna. Yeah, this is some of her works as you move.
Yeah, some landscapes. Yeah.
Okay, next. Okay, so now we're introducing Mahoom Shoaib. She's a pharmacist by profession and a passionate artist from Pakistan. Currently, she's based out here in Dubai, studied interior designing and painting to fulfill her passion for art. She's on a constant journey to find new and innovative ways of creating art. Modern, contemporary, and abstract art is her style. She's more into impasto technique with a palette knife to create movement and textures, which gives every painting an innovative touch and 3D effect. Ms. Mahoom, if you're here, please talk about your works and showcase them.
Yes, hello everyone. Good evening. First of all, thank you so much, Art Smiley, for giving me this opportunity to showcase my art. I'm a pharmacist by profession and artist by choice and passion. I have done interior designing courses and painting courses. I do canvas painting, fabric painting, glass painting. Basically, paint is my love. So I also do furniture painting. So here with you, I'm been showcasing four of my artworks. My style is contemporary, modern, and abstract art. And the main thing I use is impasto technique. So the first painting which I'm showing you is this. It's called a reflection. So here I have used palette knife with the structure gel and modeling paste. It's basically depicting the sky and ocean, the reflection which the sky gives to the ocean. So it's not always the same. So there's some color variations over here. And this is my style, and this was my inspiration from a photo. I loved the colors and I just picked it up and put it here. And I have also used some of the gold paints over here to give effect. And this is my first painting. And the second one which I'm showing is, it's Dubai skyline. It's a silhouette effect painting. I hope it's coming because it's really too big. Yeah. So this is my dedication to UAE and Dubai. I have shifted here, like it's been 2 years, but I'm just awestruck with the magnificent, the skyline of Dubai. So this is my dedication to UAE. Okay, this was my second, and the third and my favorite, and this is, I called it Mama Sita because it's dedicated to women. So it has you know, different patterns, and the transition it's going on over here. I have used same modeling paste with acrylics, and this is also an impasto technique. So I don't think so the colors is really good because I have yellow lights in my house. But I think if Aruna can show the you know, the slide, it will give the colors.
Okay.
So yeah, this is reflection. This was Dubai skyline. This is Mamacita, I called it.
Yeah.
Okay, and the last one is Lovey and Rose. It's my love for roses. Yeah, it's beneath it, it has a black and white background. And for the roses, I have used same, the structure and modeling paste, which is giving a, you know, coming out of the canvas and pop-up effect from the painting, from the canvas. Yeah, this is my work.
Yeah, thank you, Maham. It's really, you know, some nice, interesting works from your side. I really love it. You know, the textures, the way you done it. It's a special work and nice, nice works.
Thank you
to
so much.
showcase.
Thank you so much.
So yeah, so we have now showcasing next artist, Sahar Shahid. She's also a self-taught contemporary artist from Pakistan, residing in UAE, doing artwork since 2016. She loved to do work with mixed mediums in abstract sea escapes and abstract calligraphy paintings. Participated in calligraphy exhibition in well-renowned Pakistan Art Hub, Alhambra Art Center, and Artcom Expo International Association. Received certificate of appreciation from His Excellency Suhail Muhammad Al-Zaruni. Ms. Sahar, you can have stage to talk about your works.
Hi everyone, thank you so much Art Smiley for giving me this opportunity. Actually, you already introduced me. I'm from Pakistan, residing in UAE almost now. It's 8 years, and my work is all about the abstract, contemporary art, calligraphy, and I'm basically inspired from the seascapes and doodle arts and tingles. And this time, which work I am going to present that is actually not with me. So I would like you to present my work. Slide, please.
Aruna, can you showcase the work? Yeah. Oh, amazing.
Yes. Thank you, Aruna. So this work of mine, basically, I made for an exhibition that was named 149. And it is all about the UAE. And the title of the painting is Iconic UAE. As you can see, there are the basic and major icons of UAE. And you can see how UAE heading towards the bright future. Being surrounding to its. Sorry, can you zoom it, please? I can zoom it. Okay. Being grounded to its tradition, you can see if you zoom it.
Yeah, I think
the culture of the UAE, the basic icons of the UAE.
Can't be zoomed in.
Heading towards, yes, from the past, then present, then future. It is something like a story which I tried to put in my canvas. It is basically a 80 by 80 centimeter canvas.
Okay.
I used the bright colors mostly to give a very highlighting impact in my paintings. And you can see in the future, there are the
yeah. Yes,
there are the major 5G technology which is going to be introduced in UAE soon, and there is the Hope mission. There are the few buildings which are going to start in coming years, inshallah ta'ala. So the work of mine is all about the UAE. You can see there are the traditions of the UAE.
Yeah, it's a
is
great.
It clear to you?
Yeah. It is, Ms. Sahar. I mean, we can see that a lot more details you put together into
yeah,
this.
there are so many details in my work. You can see, and it is all about the colors of UAE which I used in this. So it's all about my work, which I'm going to present in this exhibition. Thank you so much, Art Smiley, for giving me this opportunity. Actually, I'm a little bit confused. It is my very first time online exhibition, actually.
No, it's okay. Everybody go through this. That's fine. Maybe you keep doing with us and you do much better presenter.
I would like. Oh,
yeah,
thank you.
sure. I mean, your work is talking anyway. You don't need to, because there's a lot more details. As I can see that how you showcased all the culture of UAE and the iconic, buildings, everything, landmarks of UAE showcased in one portrait here.
Yes,
it's nice.
yes, you're right.
Yeah, beautiful work.
Okay.
Thank you, Sahar. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Yeah. So we're showcasing now Sunny Isaac. Sunny Isaac art is an adventure of mind-blowing expression using various techniques, forms, colors, and mediums with the freedom of unlimited experimentation. He had a diploma in general arts from Ashi Federal Polytechnic, Edo, Nigeria. Also had a degree in visual arts from the University of Lagos, Nigeria. He is from Lagos, Nigeria, based in Fujairah, UAE. He had both solo and group art exhibitions. He combines art studio practice with part-time TV production design as a set designer and art directing. Sunny, this is the stage is yours to talk about yourself and your work.
Thank you so
we
much.
can.
I
Yes.
really appreciate it. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Can you
Yes,
hear-
yes.
Oh, okay. I need to get close to the laptop then. Thank you so much for this opportunity, at Smiley. This is my first time doing an online exhibition like this, and this is my first experience. Though I've had other exhibitions as you see my profile. My name is Sonny Isaac. I'm from Lagos, Nigeria. The only black guy on board. I'm so happy to be a part of this process. I'm so happy to be involved. I've been an artist from my childhood. I'm like art to me is an innate. I was born with it. I started from my very childhood. Started doing arts. I then pursued it as a passion. I studied more, advanced. I do all sort of art. I do mixed media. I do installation. I do work with pastel. I do watercolor. I do acrylic. I do oil. But this particular art piece, this one at my back, the one selected is acrylic on canvas. The title is the Royal Victory. The Royal Victory. Yeah. It's about life, the journey we embark in life, life itself is a journey. As we go through this journey of life, no matter, our different personality, our status, we are faced with different challenges as we go through life. So in this painting, I try to depict that same challenge the horse rider, face, because it's a competition, it's on a race, and he has a focus, he has a target, he has where he's heading to. So he faced so many challenges, people behind him trying to draw him a lot of distraction, but he's focused, and he became victorious at the end because he won the quest. So it's a royal victory, and as we go through life, we have a lot of things life throw at us and which we overcome. So as we overcome all these odds, we become more victorious. In everything we face in life, no matter your personality, every individual have their individual, challenges in life. Whether you are a rich person, whether you are a poor person, whether you are an average person. Look at last year, everybody faced pandemic. Everybody, both the rich, the poor, but we were able to overcome these challenges and we forged ahead. We moved ahead. So I was able to depict this movement with the strokes and the flow from the garment, the costume the rider is wearing. And this Arab culture also reflects from my country, the northern part of Nigeria. We have what we call Doba. It's called Doba. It's a festival in the northern part of my country where there's a competition. It's a royal festival that takes place once in a year. You see riders from the royal arcade of riders from the communities, from the villagers, they will come. It's a competition, and one person will always come victorious. So it now reflects me back to my own culture, from where I'm coming from, and my own country. And now I'm based in Dubai. And Dubai also have similar culture where they have all these horse festival. They come out, they race. One person will come out victorious. These participants come from either from the royal home or from the community or from the people will just come and represent, and one person will come victorious. So it shows about the same journey where we go into life. That whatever challenges we have, whatever things we face, we overcome it. We overcome the odds and we become more victorious. So I try to depict colors. I use colors and try not to make it too realistic. As try to in my rendition try to make an impact and send a message. Thank you. I thank you once more for the platform, ArtSmiley platform. I'm so excited, and I hope to participate more in your programs. I'm really excited. I'm really happy for being part of this. I tried. Yeah, I tried. why probably I was the last person to present. I tried as much to be in this project. And I thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the platform.
Thank you so much,
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sunny. And I've been watching you since the beginning. You're in here, waiting for your turn. But it's good to see. And I had to say that you're not only the one Nigerian here. We have few other Nigerians from in Dubai who work with us. So yeah, we
That's
have
nice.
people.
That's lovely. That's lovely.
Yeah, and also I personally visited Nigeria, Lagos, Port Harcourt. There are many places in. I love Ibuni wood. The sculptures you guys make are amazing.
Yeah, we have a very strong and very rich culture that's showcased, and we have people that are highly talented, but most of them are not really highly represented, or they don't have the platform, they don't have the privilege, the opportunity. I'm here in UAE now. This is my first time of doing an online. When I was younger, what I do then, before the era of internet, what we do is mail. There's what they call mail exhibition. You do your artwork, you get it online, then you mail it. It's a small piece. You mail it, and we won't hear anything from them. Sometimes they will reply or they respond, but this is a direct. This one is more advanced. Technology has even gone into art, has gone digital art, and it is always kind of elevating and showcasing some hidden talents, people that don't have the privilege, of going to a big art exhibition. We have the privilege and advantage to showcase our work. So thank you. Nice one.
All right, thank you, Sunny, and I appreciated your time and your artwork. It's a good job. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, go to the next. So we're introducing now Rashi Sharda. Rashi venerates an artistic spirit across multiple forms, genres, and media. Her upbringing in the beautiful city of Jaipur, India, and an art of loving family has embedded deep-rooted artistic beliefs and philosophies in her personality. After spending a substantial time of her life in Jaipur and Bandung, Rashi is presently living in Jakarta, Indonesia, and is an avid traveler. Her globe-trotting sojourns have ingrained an inherent penchant to explore and express universal attributes that bind humans across cultures, civilization, and countries. Rashi, the floor is yours. I think you've been also waiting for a long. Please talk about you and your works.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Art Smiley, for providing this amazing platform. And I'm really excited. It's my first virtual exhibition as well. So I'm excited and nervous as well. So yeah. So I'm Rashi Sharda. I'm from India and I'm based in Jakarta, Indonesia. And I've done my bachelor's in fine arts, paintings and sculpture. I've been taking part in a few exhibitions here in Jakarta as well. And I've been also working with a non-profitable organization. I teach art to kids. So basically talking about my artwork, I'm deeply influenced by Rumi, his poetries, his philosophy and spirituality, and also Sufism. I love to hear Sufi songs. So everything just plays, it all just connects. And for me, it's all connected and becomes just one theme, which is attaining inner peace. So I'm trying to reflect something similar in my painting as well. This is one of my Sufi series. So here I've named this painting Tathya and Mithya. So Tathya and Mithya, the dance of mind. So Tathya is a Hindi term, Indian term, so which means the truth. So the white part, it's all, I've made it like all textured, but it's white, and it means serene. It reflects calmness and peace, and also the inner beauty. So basically what I'm trying to show is the two different worlds, the inner world and the outer world through this painting. So white also reflects singular, it's the absolute truth. And on the other hand, the outer world that you can see, it's all colorful, and I'm showing it in different circles, circular form. So this is mithya. Mithya means imagination, imaginary world. And it's the pseudo truth of life. It's the outer truth, and it only grows, it multiplies. So it's the attractive world. So I've made it all colorful. I've put a lot of details and like a lot of different colors, a lot of textures here. And the whirling dervish here is, it's the dancing mind. It's the mind basically. So here, it's the dancing mind between the two realms of the truth, the inner piece and the outer, the inner world and the outer world. So this is what I'm trying to show here. And I've used mixed media. I've been working in oils, acrylics, and I'm still trying to explore myself. So yeah, that's about my work.
Yeah, nice work, Rashi. I mean, I can see, as you said, a lot of details. Believe me, I mean, I'm just looking at it closer to see more details here, actually. Some wonderful, wonderful work, actually, to put together, you know.
Thank you.
It's much more clear here, actually, than I mean, now I can see this. Yeah. I mean, again, you mixed with, you know, our, you know, the dance forms, and the imagination around it. You know, it's a nice way to portray it. An artist only can do. Certain times you feel it. This is real art, you know, because that's the creativity you guys do.
Yeah.
Amazing work, amazing, Rashi.
Thank you so much, and thank you for providing this amazing platform.
No, it is our pleasure to have you here today. Next one, Aruna. So we're going to introduce Abeer Rantissi. Abeer is a Jordanian artist based out here in Dubai. In 2018, she got a Merit Award for oil painting from Dubai Art Center for Students exhibition. She is a member of the International Association of Visual Artists, IVA. Worked as a volunteer in Dubai Ladies Club as artist, helping disabled children to finish their artworks, and she got certificate of appreciation from Al Maktoum Foundation. Exhibited in Art Hub Gallery, it was a group exhibition called Beyond Borders in Al Galleria Mall, Abu Dhabi in 2019. Okay. Abeer is here today. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
Hi.
you can. Hi, Abeer. I mean, this is the work, you know, a lot of applauds it got in, I think, in one of the shows in World Art Dubai.
Dubai, actually.
Yeah, in World Art Dubai, but we couldn't, luckily, though you're not there, actually. But otherwise,
Yeah, I was
you don't have to
traveling.
showcase. Yeah, there are a lot of people asked, but you're not there to give it to them.
Oh, really? They ask for her a lot?
Yeah, there's lots. I mean, one lady I still remember fighting with me. Why you showcase, but he's not here? Huh?
Oh my God, because you know, I noticed this for you before. I told you I just want to give it to you since in case somebody asks for it. I feel like somebody, they will ask for it, but I don't know why they didn't tell me yes in that time.
Good to see you, Abeer.
Yeah, maybe thank you so much, Mr. Lord. Me too. Thank you so much for producing me as an artist. And it happened chance again to be introduced in ArtSmiley again. So maybe it's my luck again to be involved in this gallery. Mm-hmm. So since you talked... Mm-hmm.
Go on, Abeer.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah, since you talked about me as an artist, I will talk about the painting here. The name of the painting, it's Marilyn Monroe with the blue mask. Actually, this painting, I did it since the pandemic of coronavirus. Since I tried to mix here so many things. It's made with acrylic paints and oil painting. The idea of this painting is to mix the present and the past together. So everybody knows Marilyn Monroe as the iconic of beauty. but this time she's wearing a blue mask, but it's not a blue mask, like it's stored away or faded. I used here the pixel idea. It means that the coronavirus will be faded once in one day. Like you can see that like the mask is torn in here. So it's the idea that the coronavirus will in the future go, well, hopefully one day. And so the idea of the painting, it's a mixing between the past and the present, because in the past Marilyn Monroe, she wasn't wearing a mask, and they are all like painting it without mask. But for me, I did an extra thing. I let her wear this mask, and in a different way, and it's the mask is gonna fade away like in one day, and that's it.
Thank you. It's a wonderful work because it's been selected by World Art Dubai. When we are under Corona artworks, so it's been most liked. That's why it's been selected. So pleasure to see you here again. Thank you, Abeer. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy also to display it again in the Hilton DoubleTree. Maybe it's another chance for me to be displayed. Thank you so much, Aruna. As Mr. Loot, sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm also here. Thank you, Mr.
Yeah, thank you also, Aruna. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you so much.
Yeah, next artist, and I think our last artist of the night, I think Gomati Shiva. She's a self-taught artist from India. She had participated in many national and international exhibitions across the UAE, India, Sri Lanka, and China. She gained tremendous knowledge and experience owing to the exposure. Her paintings are influenced by nature, culture, and are an attempt to portray emotions that connect and touch the lives of people. She's also doing customized. Okay. She's not here, but we'll be showcasing her work. She's also doing customized painting, sketching as required for different customers and art enthusiasts. However, hyperrealism oil paintings are her forte. So she's displaying one of her works, and Aruna, can you showcase her work? Yeah. So this is the work. I don't know what is the name of this title. Any title, Aruna, for this work? She's done it in
actually, Mr. Vikas may say something about this work.
Yeah, so it's put together in a different format. I think flower with surrounding. It's done it in a nice manner, more feminism, and in a way it's portrayed beautifully the work and the butterfly on her hands. So nice work, but we don't have the details. I think she didn't maybe shared it, but I think that's it for tonight, right, Aruna? There's a finishing our exhibition, or there's one more.
Last artist, yeah, because she's also not here.
Yeah, we have Angelina Artemenko. She's a Russian artist, resides in Dubai, UAE. In 2002, she graduated from Krasnodar State University of Culture and Arts. Angelina has had numerous solo exhibitions, primarily in Moscow. She's a member of the Moscow Union of Designers. Being a theater artist, she masters many painting techniques. She likes to combine several different styles and textures in one picture and make collages. She believes that the interior should have paintings that inspire, nourish, and charge with a good mood. Therefore, Angelina always sits down at the easel in a state of pleasant euphoria. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. This is more down to the cultural of Russian. Okay.
Yeah, these are actually different form of work called named music, dance, and there is Cancer Zodiac as well on the right side.
Okay.
And this is something African work, this one.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
a lot more details. It's more of down to the traditional stuff. Okay, yeah. Very nice. Okay, go on.
Yeah, this is Cancer Zodiac.
Okay, nice.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all. We're ending for the day. I think we were exceeded by over 15 minutes, but well done all the artists who are, presented your works today. And it's a great job by all of you. And it's a wonderful to showcase your paintings. And today I see one thing, there's a lot of, first timers showcasing with us. And at the same time, some very experienced artists and, great artworks have been showcased and really, really pleasure. What we do after this, what happens, those who are participated in Hilton, I'll see them tomorrow to collect the artworks and display around the Hilton Hotel. For rest of them also, we will be posting these videos in our social media platforms, and we're also posting a lot of pictures of these artworks throughout the month of the exhibition. Okay.
White sauce.
Sorry. So we are showcasing all these videos, photos and everything, and promoting for the next 1 month. Please, as soon as you see some of your works are being showcased or advertised in our platform, social media platform, please reshare in your own social media platforms. Ask them, your friends, to share it along with it. So this way we can able to reach out to the maximum audience, and we also have our regular audience. So this will help us to promote artworks as much as is possible. Okay. So please keep us engaged, and any comments or feedback, you're welcome to send us either in the group or personally to us. We always want to, improve every exhibition, what we do. And also lastly, I want to say that, we're building communities from the rural areas to bring a new talent of art or unknown, unseen artists. So if you know somebody, from the areas, we want to bring it, talent to showcase in the, limelight to the world, please let us know, and we will able to help them to showcase in our platform and, promote their artworks as well. And so if you have one last thing, if you have any questions or feedback, anything you want to provide us, you can reach out to us, Aruna or myself. Our numbers are also available on our website, and you have all our WhatsApp groups as well. So otherwise, thank you very much. And it's a long day, a long evening for all of us, showcasing a lot of different artworks. Wonderful time with everybody, and see you again soon. Thank you, guys. Thank you all.
Thank you again. Thank you, ArtSmiley.
Yeah, thank you. It's our pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, ArtSmiley.
Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So much.